production values going up. Yeah, I recently bought this ring light to help up with making better content, and I'm loving it. Cue the intro. Hi everyone and welcome back. Just wanted to use this video as an excuse to, test out my new lighting, but I bought some films recently that I left on the shelf and they've been there for ages, so I thought, let's talk about them, have a little haul, show them off. So to start things off, some I actually found very, very cheap, which is amazing considering this is out of print and goes for quite a lot of money now. Black Sun the Nanky Massacre by T.F. Moo, who recently died a few years ago. This is probably one of the most extreme war exploitation films I've ever seen in my life. It's graphic, it's violent, it even uses, for historical reference, photos that were actually taken during these events, but kind of blends them into this sort of semi-fictional situation, I guess. It's very, very sad, it's very, very graphic, and yeah, it's an interesting war film, but it kind of dials back a little bit with the extreme violence, but it shows you extreme violence, if that makes any sense. It's just a general all-round really miserable war exploitation film that you're never ever going to see again. So if you ever want to pick some of this up, do it now, because I think it might even go up in price, who knows. Next, something that I had on record on my mum and dad's TV box for years, and it got wiped and I never saw it again. I always saw it in the shops. I thought until I found it for £1.50 in my local CEX. I thought, okay, let's have it. Hobo with a Shotgun. Hobo with a Shotgun is perhaps, I guess, one of my favourite kind of B-movie inspired movies. The actual premise is ridiculous, but the actual story is actually very, very good. It's basically about a town that's gone to complete shit with corruption, drugs, prostitution, just lots of criminal activity going on. And this guy here, who's homeless, basically goes to stop a robbery. He's in a, I guess, a pawn shop. He wants to buy a lawnmower so he can, make some money or, help clean the town up, so to speak. And he stops a robbery. And he gets the shotgun that they use and basically goes to clear up the crime himself. A one-man army. Really, really cheesy acting, but it's done on purpose. It's a throwback to 80s schlock and extreme graphicness. But it's honestly, if you ever see it on Amazon Prime or any other streaming service, or even cheap like I did, pick it up. You will not be disappointed. Up next is perhaps my first ever Studio Ghibli film I ever watched, and that goes to Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. I haven't seen this film in years, and I asked for it for Christmas. I completely forgot that I had it on there. I was like, oh shit, no, I forgot. But yeah, this film is actually really, really nice. I remember watching this film years ago when I was ill and just breezing through the channels, and I found it on BBC One, which is for anyone outside the UK, a public broadcaster in the UK, and they were showing it, and it was actually really, really great. The animation was amazing, the story was good too. I also like the design of, a bit like June but for kids, I suppose. But yeah, anyone who's into anime, I really recommend picking this up or watching it. It's very, very good stuff. Up next, something to tickle my nostalgia bone. I had this on DVD when I was a kid, but I think I must have lent it out to somebody and the bastard never returned it. So yeah, I picked it up cheap on Blu-ray because I thought, might as well. And that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the movie, the 90s one. My god, I watched this again and I think it's probably one of my favourite films in that 90s era. It's very, very entertaining. The animatronics aren't too bad. It's very cheesy, but I think it is a bit darker than the what would continue on from that. I guess the more darker one, I guess, would have been the 2007 movie. But yeah, this is the one that I used to watch repeat every day if I could when I was a kid. And I do like Master Splinter as a hand puppet. The actual dialogue is very believable, and also I do like the chemistry between all the characters. It works really well, and I do like Casey Jones's look in the film. His hockey mask is brilliant, and yeah, good 90s fun. And if you are a fan of turtles, obviously you probably already know about this by now. So yeah, go and watch it. What are you doing with your life? Oh wait, I'm sitting here talking to myself. And finally, I saved the best for last because I've been looking for this for ages, and that is the RoboCop trilogy. Now, I love RoboCop. I loved the first one so much with Peter Weller, and in the second one, he's brilliant in that too. They replaced him in the third one, and instead of him being, walking like a robot, how you assume a robot to walk, he walks around as if he shat himself, and it always took it out from me. I could never really believe that you're not RoboCop. They tried. At least they tried. But 1 and 2 are probably the best ones in the entire trilogy. And my God, if you haven't seen RoboCop, go watch it. What are you doing? It's perhaps one of the best dystopian sci-fi thriller movies I've ever seen. But yeah, RoboCop 1 and 2 are probably the better ones out of the trilogy. The third one's passable, but it's nowhere near as good as the first two. So yeah, definitely pick it up if you get the chance to. It's really, really fun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and stick around for the next one. Thanks.